All right, here we go.
Halloween Kills is the sequel to the 2018 reboot we got. Now, real quick on the 2018 reboot of Halloween, I thought it was okay, it was fine. I thought it was like, kind of a messy start. I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, her character and her story arc in the first one was interesting, but anything else with her family and her daughter was like, I actually found it quite boring and annoying, but I feel like we need some annoying teenagers in horror movies. But like, now we have the sequel and this movie starts out right exactly where the last one ended. You know, the house is on fire and, you know, firemen come in. And I must say, this movie has the highest kill count out of, I think, all of the Halloween movies. And like, the amount of that Michael Myers does here is just like really high, and I loved every minute of it. I love that Michael Myers just going in this movie like on a killing spree. It's like killing people left and right, whoever. Like, it's really good. This movie is really a step up from the last one, because this time we get like new characters, basically new and old characters in the same way. We get like the children from the first one that, you know, Laurie was babysitting. We get them in the movie. We get the original actors back, and I really like that they always bring back the original actors from the original movie. It makes the movie more connected, more cohesive, I feel like. And it was very interesting to see, you know, their point of view, you know, how they are after all these years, after that terrible night from the first movie, and how it affects them, and how this time, you know, when they find out that Michael is back and terrorizing the town again, like, no, we're not gonna stand this, and basically he's riling the whole town to hunt down Michael Myers, which is actually a fun idea. And it also shows like how quick people who are trying to hunt the monster actually become the monster, because so much drama and chaos is happening, because people are scared, people are angry, people want to find him and kill Michael Myers, and it's just like so many things happening at once that just chaos breaks out. The character was actually very interesting. What I like, we focus more on him and those characters from the first movie instead of more like on the family characters, who I think were like the weaker point from the first reboot again. And this time, well, Jamie Lee Curtis in the movie, like, I mean, she's in it, but it's like barely. But it makes sense. I mean, she was badly wounded from the last one, and now she's in a hospital for all of the movie basically, and has like a few scenes here and there, but the scenes that are with her are actually pretty good. I like that the movie keeps reality in somewhat with the characters. It's not like, you know, in some movies, like in a horror movie, you get stabbed, you get this, oh no, I just patch up and good. No, like, she's badly wounded, she can't do anything. Also, this time, this movie jumps a little bit back and forth with the past and the future. We get to see more about Officer Hawkins, you know, him being a rookie cop and hunting down Michael Myers, you know, from the first movie. Like, we get different scenes, a little bit different characters. It was actually interesting to see. I really liked that part, but I was also kind of worried about it, because I was hoping like, okay, this is cool, but I was hoping like they didn't change too much, or like add this and this and this to make the second movie, for the second movie to make more sense, we have to change this and this and this from the past, which they don't do. They actually do it very cleverly and very great, and they use some great old footage and new footage. Like, they messed up, like we get Professor Lupus, like the original actor, like they use some cool way to put him in, and like that was really interesting to see. And also like the backstory we get from Officer Hawkins, you know, we get more his how his point of view was, you know, that night when he first encountered Michael and was hunting him down with the rest of the cops. It was very interesting, and to see going forward. The kill count in this movie, like I said before, is very high, and that's what I like about it. It's kind of what this movie does, exactly kind of what like the second movie did, the original second Halloween movie, which is like a direct continuation. Michael Myers is now in this town, there's a hospital involved, but this time he's not in the hospital, and he's just like killing everybody who's in his way. And the amount of characters that get killed, I must say, I feel like the characters that are on screen the right amount of time before they get killed. Like, some characters, they stretch a little bit, but still in a good way. Because, you know, a lot of times in horror movies you have these characters that you really wish just would die. But this time, this movie, like, it introduces a character, you spend this amount of time, and then the character dies. dies, what kind of fits more in the story. And I'm gonna say, but the kills in this movie are hilarious and fun. I mean, there are some brutal kills, but I just saw upward comic book hilarious cartoon type of kills. I mean, there's one where Michael Myers just like takes a body and slams it up and down, like he was watching Tom and Jerry. Or just another hilarious kill where a character, this is the only kill I would say what happened. A character holds a gun and Michael Myers kicks the door and he shoots himself. It's like there's so many hilarious kills in this movie. What also was fun of the movie, like this movie really has fun. And this is what I like. You could see like the characters having fun, they have fun with the story, they're fun with this idea, you know, people trying to hunt down Michael Myers. And it was a very entertaining movie. Like it was better than I thought it would be. You still have those like dumb characters in those movies. Like, you know, when I said they're trying to rally up like people to find Michael Myers, but when you see the people who are like, okay, you know, they split up in groups and you say like, okay, you go there, but it's like, he just killed like 10 people and usually like 3 little puny people are gonna like stop Michael Myers. It's like this dumb thing that they kind of do. It's kind of like, you know damn straight like, oh, they gonna die. Like, ain't no chance in hell. Like, he's a really unstoppable machine. This is the one thing. Now, when it comes to like scary scenes, like this movie's not scary. It's more like an action horror movie, basically. I mean, when it comes to suspense, what I also think is very important in a horror movie, like suspense, there are maybe 1 or 2 scenes that are suspenseful, but other than that, it's just the movie having fun. But also, I feel like what the movie does very good, and what's actually the scariest thing of this movie, is like this movie really shows of Michael Myers being this unstoppable machine, like almost unkillable machine that just keeps going, and no matter how many times he got stabbed or hit or anything, he just gets back up and starts killing. I really feel like that was the scariest part of the movie, is like, how are we gonna kill this dude? You know, when you have people beating him down and everything, and then, you know, he just comes back up and kills again. It's like really great line. Like, I really think the director and the writers did a great job of showing like this is an unstoppable machine. And also like that they play with this mystery, like when you said like the more he kills, the more he like transcends, the more he kind of becomes supernatural. And I feel like they keep playing with this idea, what I really love. Like, I really love this mystery. Like, we don't know, you know, is he really supernatural? Or is he just like this unstoppable beast that will never stop killing? But I must say, Halloween Kills was an entertaining movie, a step up from the last movie. We got better characters in this movie. It focused less on the annoying characters. We got some fun kills. We got an interesting story. We got like different point of views of how people see Michael Myers and everything. And it was just overall a fun Halloween movie. Like, I'm curious now to see how Halloween ends will be. Like, will they finally kill Michael Myers? Well, probably not, because want to continue making money with him, but like, I still had a blast with this movie, so I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. Halloween Kills. Let me know what you think about this movie. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you think it was bad and you just love the originals? I think it was a good continuation, like, from this new reboot, because like I said, the first reboot I didn't really like as much. I thought it was it's rehashing everything else. Like, in this movie in some points is rehashing the old stuff from Halloween 2, but it does it in a more entertaining way, because like I said, we get Michael Myers basically going on this killing spree, being this unstoppable machine. You have these people, you know, like searching for Michael, trying to get him. You have the police there. You have all these things happening around. It's basically chaos, but it still was well directed, it was well acted, and it was actually an entertaining movie and a good Halloween movie. So I really recommend it to go see it. And the reason why I have this knife for the whole review is basically, I don't know, it just feels good, you know. It's just like, it felt right for this review. Like, I have to have some type of knife to represent Michael Myers. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching, and as always, see you next time.